my comic channel. We're here with the comic daddy himself again, Chuck Pineau?
Pineau.
Pinar. Well, you know who Chuck is. So how you doing, Chuck?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Just, getting up, taking care of stuff. Basically, I'm sure it's the same for you. Roll out of bed and get right to work.
Oh, yeah. So you sent us Belial and Into the Void. We loved them both.
Yep.
Can you tell us what's going on with number 2 for both?
Okay, cool. So Belial 2 is in scripting right now. It's happening. Very excited about it. We have some really cool announcements coming forward. We've got some, you know what? I'll give you guys a big tease, all right?
All right.
We have a really, really awesome cover coming to you guys for that book. First off, the book is, we're really excited about the direction we're going in and what we're doing with that one. There's going to be a lot going on, but there's going to be a variant cover for that done by a very well-known Marvel artist. So, and he's also worked on a lot of other really awesome properties that excite us. So it's also a very iconic homage cover. So I think you guys are gonna love that. That's about all I can tell you right now with that one. And with Welcome to the Void, we're about 3/4 of the way through. We're working out some stuff. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone is paid before I move forward. And that's been the issue with that one is purely finances. But I mean, it's been written forever. And it's good to go. I'm excited, really excited for that one. Really wanting to get it out there and slam into that. So that one's looking really good too.
All right. Do you have the Kickstarter going now? Is it live now, or are you gonna put it out later?
No, yeah, definitely later. I prefer, if I can, to kickstart when everything's done for multiple reasons. One is you can't sorry, trying to get my head together. I like to kickstart it because I like it to all be done. That way I can assure people, hey guys, there's no way that this won't get to you unless something massive happens and we can't, all the printers break or we can't send something, which, I think that might be August. That might be what they've got planned. And also, I like to be able to have reviews of it ahead of time. People already talking about it going, oh, this is awesome, because I know that what we're making is awesome. So, I like to try to have reviews out and people chatting about it and saying what they think, and that kind of gets us going right away. Gets some excitement going, because that day one is a big deal, much bigger than people think. The bigger your day one, the better you can capitalize that and move forward. I've seen some days where people get an amazing day one and then just kind of, and that's because they get excited and they go, oh, cool, I did all my work, I'm fine. And it's like, no, you have a really good day one, then you stay hungry and you just rip into it for the rest of the thing and just keep pushing.
Oh, yeah. What kind of, do you got some very creative stretch goals for us?
I think we're a little far out from those right now. We want to play with that. Stretch goals and whatnot, they worry me. Well, it's not that stretch goals worry me. I worry getting too into a lot of the little add-ons and stuff, because it does add a lot of money. And often the problem is that you'll go to someone and you'll say, like, how much is it to make 200 beer sleeves, which is something that we were thinking about for Belial. And they're like, oh, it's only this much. And you're like, okay, cool. That's a good price. I'll do that. And then they're like, yeah, all right. And then when you go to buy them, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a $250 shipping charge on top. And you're like, you need to add that to the price.
Right.
Or else you're screwing me. And so it's like it's almost like you have to ask for way more than what you need, or else that all the different shipping things are going to screw you.
All right. And I know in the, I think one of the demons had a shirt on that said, if you're 555, I'm 666. What band is that?
That's Slipknot, baby.
Alright. Because my ex-wife used to be into heavy metal, and I think she had that shirt, or she said that saying to me before, and I couldn't place where it was from.
I'm a big metal head, and you'll find metal references in a lot of what I did. The song that's in Welcome to the Void, that's an actual song from one of my favorite metal record companies, Roadrunner Records. So yeah, man.
Sweet. I used to build stages for a lot of metal bands.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that after.
Heck yeah.
So, how far is Belial going? Is it going to be a 6-part story? I think.
My aim is 4.
Okay.
I have it all set up. So basically, we have Fight with War. This next one is the fight with this next one is going to be the fight with Famine and Pestilence.
Uh-huh.
Issue 3 is going to be Death. That's a big one. And then issue 4, Lucifer and Friends. That's a big, massive battle. That'll probably be more battle than all the rest of the issues put together.
All right. What kind of consequences is coming with him taking out the 4 horsemen of apocalypse? Are we going to see consequences?
That's a big question. There's a lot of things coming. You're going to see a lot of crazy stuff coming. The horsemen are on the attack. Lucifer's on the attack, and Lucifer brings some pretty deadly allies with them. So yeah.
I like the sound of that. Because people like to know, is Welcome to the Void and Belial same universe?
No.
Okay.
No. However, the neat thing about Welcome to the Void is that the Void itself, you can travel into other dimensions. So technically, they're not connected, and they are, because through the Void you can go anywhere.
All right. Are you going to put any like little nods to your other comics in some of the books?
Yes, I'm actually looking to see. The cover's not close to me. Kyron Silva, my dude, I love him so much. He did a special cover for me for one of my for a Welcome to the Void short piece, and in it you see Link hanging from a tree, and it was really awesome. And so he already threw that in there. You might see some of that. We've even had Belial show up in other books. Belial showed up in one of Travis's short stories, just kind of in the background in one of his. He has a story about demons or reapers, and you got to see Belial real quick. So yeah, they're making their rounds.
Okay. So y'all check out a lot of other indie creators, because you never know where Belial might pop up next, right?
Yeah. People seem really excited about Belial, which is really great for us because we're so proud of it. So that the fact that other people really like what we're doing and they're really excited by it's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's a great book.
Thank you.
So what else you got? What else you working on? Anything you can talk about?
Yeah, well, so 2020 is the year of the short story for me. I have a lot of editing work that I'm still doing, but short stories are big for me. I have a short story coming up with a company I can't quite talk about, but I'm hoping to have an announcement soon. It's a bigger publishing company, so really excited about that. I'm doing a short for The Advocator. My wife and I both have a series from a game that we created. The series is called Viscarian Tales, and she's creating a book for that. And so I decided I would make a short, and she's also making a short that we're going to put in The Advocator. So I'm excited about those. I also have a short for Travis Gibbs' Cthulhu Invades Oz. And it's myself, Kyron Silva on art, which his art is gorgeous. He has stepped up so much. His art is amazing in this. And Alan, oh my gosh, how am I forgetting his name all of a sudden? But my good buddy Alan,
Right.
he did the colors on it, and his colors again are killer. I'm so excited about that piece. It's absolutely amazing. I think I think we're gonna kill it on that one, and there's so many big names in that, so to be able to kind of show off what we can do and for people to go, ooh, look at these dudes. Like, holy crap. So yeah, man, I'm super excited. I think Cthulhu Invades Oz is gonna be this amazing book that comes out at the end of the year and just blows everybody away.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Good. I'm glad, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so much talent in that book. I'm literally not talking out of my ass. I'm so excited by it, and I think so many of us who are working on it are so inspired by everyone else working on it. We're all like, dude, you respect pretty much everyone going in there, and you're like, whoa, it feels electric.
Right. When I first started doing all these interviews and discovering the indie world, I always thought that indie creators wanted to work for Marvel or have a job at DC. But that's not it. I see that y'all want to be the next Marvel or the next DC. Like, I'm starting to understand what y'all's plans are.
Yeah, I like to tell people, because people have asked me before, would you work for Marvel? The answer is absolutely yes. I grew up as a Marvelite. I love Marvel. Of course I would work with them. But Marvel's a step. And I think you need to be worried about if Marvel's your end game. Because the thing is a lot of people who go on to work for Marvel do that and then don't. You know what I mean? Like they take you for a while and then you either stay in the stable or you move on. If that's your end game, then you've peaked. And what do you do after that? That adds a serious depression, I would assume. So for me, Marvel is not the end game. Marvel is a bucket list. Marvel is an important step that I would like to take, but they're not the last step, not even close.
All right. Well, what's Chuck's end game? In a perfect world.
Chuck's in a perfect world, Chuck's real end game is that he writes, edits, and that takes care of his family. That he's happy and everything. He's going to conventions because it's now a beautiful, virus-free, racist-free society, and we can all go to conventions and have a good time together. And I go there. I'm a guest. People love me, and I make money off of what I love doing, and I don't have to worry about any of that other crap.
All right. Yeah, people love you now.
Thank you, homie.
Yeah, you're a household name in my house. Yep.
I can mention Cody Johnson in my house, and they know, or even just Cody, they know exactly what I'm talking about. So I feel you, dude.
Well, thank you. Yep, we spend a lot of time trying to figure out your last name.
If you were wine drinkers, you would know it.
All right. Yeah. Let's see, Chuck. So Into the Void, how far is you want to take that? Is that a 4-part series also?
Yeah, that's an ongoing, and I have that going a very, very, very long time. In my head, there is no end to it because the Void is a story. The Void is something you can talk about forever, and I have it even going beyond the characters that you see here, and just so it can go so far in my mind, and it could just continue on and on and on.
All right. After you finish these stories, are you going to collect them together in a trade paperback?
Yeah. Trades are a huge step for the comic world. People love trades. There's some people who will only buy trades, and they look really good on your table. Having that nice thick trade or a nice big hardback, a hardcover. Man, right now I want to get something of mine in a trade. Like I want to be in a trade, which I feel like Cthulhu Invades Oz will look a lot like that nice big thick book. But having a hardcover, ooh, yeah.
All right. Let's see. So what have you been doing to keep yourself busy in this quarantine times?
I'm super busy. The fact of the matter is that everybody's trying to write right now, which means everybody needs an editor, which means your boy is busier editing than he is writing. And I mean, it might have sounded like I'm doing a lot of writing, not nearly as much as I would like to be doing, because so many people have work that needs to be done, and I'm there helping them along. So, and that's helping me pay for my stuff and all that kind of thing. So, yeah, but mostly it's editing, and of course, we have Essence House, which has been, I don't want to say a drain on my time, but it's been something that I put a lot of time into and really cared about and whatnot. And season 1 is done. We have a beautiful piece coming to bridge season 1 and 2. Then season 2 is coming out in September. So yeah, man, you got stuff moving forward. By the end of the year, we'll have an entire 2-season run done of Essence House, and by this time next year, we should have a novel.
All right, sweet. And I know you do a lot of editing. Who should we keep our eye on? Who do you think's an up and comer? Because you do the work before we do, so who do you think we should be watching for?
Well, I mean, if I'm talking, am I mostly just talking about stuff that I'm working on?
Or no, either or.
Okay. I mean, for stuff that I'm working on, I got to work on the next Harlan Buck. I love that series. It's one of my favorite series. Just having my name on that credits is a massive honor. So I'm excited about that. He's not up and coming. He's coming. Like he's just continuing to push forward and show off his chops, and he's fantastic work. The next Cat Dad and Supermom is going to be bomb. I'm very excited about that. I was literally working on that right before I talked to you. Joseph Dewis's Crusade of Dracula is going to be monstrous. It's 3 issues, and it's just going to be one big, gigantic, amazing series. It's so historical and awesome. And horror filled. I think you guys are going to love the crap out of that. Of course, the end of and we can dab a little bit of a tear. The end of Broke Down on 4 Dead Bodies is coming up. I've been able to come on and help with that, not editing so much, but as a consultant, talking about it and working with it. I love what Travis is doing. He's just an amazing dude, and I love working with him every chance I get. One guy to keep your eye out, artist Don Wynn. He works on Pablo the Gorilla. He's got a bunch of stuff going on. He has something cool going on with the creator of Punisher. I would love for you guys to just keep an eye on that. That's all I can say about that right now. But I think cool stuff is coming from that. Those are a lot of the big ones for me right now.
Are you currently reading anything?
No, it's funny. I'm mostly working. I have to force myself. Whenever I come out with a Chuck's Raw review, that's basically when I've read. And so I just don't get to read as often as I'd like to. But boy, would I love to.
All right. Well, you got any shout-outs, Chuck? Give you a couple of minutes.
Yeah. So shout out to people I love, or are we talking about my or am I giving my where to find me?
Huh? So it broke up.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to do my shout-outs now, or am I going to do my credits?
Both.
Like where to find me?
Both of them. So where to find you? Do shout-outs.
Okay. So where to find me? You can find me on Twitter at ChuckyPin. You can find me on Facebook, Chuck Pino. You can find my Chuck's Raw reviews on YouTube. You can find Essence House at essencehousestory.com. And, of course, you can find my works on Bonfire Press on Facebook and Belial Comic on Facebook. As for shout-outs, my dude Rob Anderson, my dude Travis, Eric Cockrell, Sean Barber, my wife Wendy Gale. She has a book coming out soon, very excited about. Scott Weldon's Harlan Buck, much love to that book. I love that book so much. Bun from Brian Silveira is absolutely amazing, and I think he's coming out with 4 soonish. Judas Breed is coming out. Tart is an amazing book by Kevin Joseph. Those are a lot of my shout-outs and a lot of my favorite books and what's going on, man.
All right. Well, thank you, Chuck, for taking the time to talk to us.
Super glad to do it. Always love being on the show, dude.